Hey guys, it's Greg. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to do another episode of Metal Shreducation, the series where I teach you a riff and how to get the tone. This week, we're looking at Still of the Night by Whitesnake. Now I know what you're thinking.
But Greg, oh my god, John Sykes is like an incredible guitar player with like amazing tone. I no way I could do this.
Well, shut up and don't be silly. You can, because you might be done, but I'm smart, so I'll show you. You're welcome. For those of you that are new to this series is all about learning the riff, but actually getting the tone with the gear that you have. I seem to get a dumb comment every time saying,
but Greg, you didn't use the exact gear from it.
Well, no, that's stupid. No one's going to go out and spend thousands of dollars just to learn a riff. You wouldn't either, so neither am I. This series is all about using the gear that we actually already own to get these classic tones. Okay, Still of the Night by Whitesnake. Arguably one of the greatest 80s songs, and definitely one of the best riffs of the entire 80s. Absolutely amazing guitar player with really, really great tone. I did a ton of research for this one, and this is kind of a first for me. This presented the most challenge of any of the series so far. So far, with all the other ones I've done, I've had really similar amps to this, but the amp that John Sykes used to record this was actually very rare. He used a 180-watt Mesa Coliseum head with a Mark III preamp and a 6L6 power tube section. Long story short, the amp is not made anymore. It's basically impossible to find. So I had to think outside the box. I had to say, Greg, how do we do this? Well, shut up. I'm going to tell you. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my 6L6 amp, which is my ENGL Fireball. I'm just running it clean to use the power section. People kind of forget how important the power section is. And I'm running my Empress Heavy into it, which gives a really, really good Mesa tone. And to get that natural kind of scoop that a Mesa has, I'm using my MXR 10-band EQ to scoop some of the mids out to really get and fine-tune the exact kind of tone from that record, again, close as possible. And I'm using my Dunable Eidolon, which is my delay and reverb pedal. So I'm going to show you all four settings. We'll go through the amp first, which you'll see on screen now. Here is my Empress Heavy setting. There's two sides to this. We are using the heavy side. All right, here is the MXR 10-band EQ settings. And finally, the settings for the reverb and delay. All right, let's say you have a 6L6 amp, but you don't have an Empress Heavy. You don't have an EQ pedal, but you still want to do this. So if you have an amp like PRS MT15, that would actually be a really, really great amp to do this with. So you can just set everything at noon and then scoop your mids out. An important part of this tone, too, is it actually has a lot less gain than you think it does. He famously only turned it on 4, which would be like 11 o'clock. So my settings are the same. I only have mine on 4. So if you're using your amp, set yours to 4, set everything at noon, and scoop your mids out as much as possible until you get to as close of tone as possible. And if you have an MT15, which has way too much gain, I'd probably turn the gain like as low as humanly possible, or maybe 1 or 2 notches above that. And guitar-wise, for the record, he used a 74 Les Paul Custom with Gibson Dirty Finger pickups. I don't have that. I do have an ESP E2 with active pickups, but oh my god, it's not the same thing. Shut up, I know. I still was able to get a really, really close tone. I think of all the videos I've done in this series, this is probably the closest I've got to the original tone of anything so far. But feel free to go me in the comments below. All right, enough of the talky talk. Let's get shreducated. So before we get into how to learn the riff, we're going to talk about the picking hand. John Sykes has a very specific, very heavy right hand technique that's almost a little bit of a pinch harmonic overtone.
Oh my god, how do we do that?
Shut up, I'm going to tell you. All right, so pinch harmonic overtone, what is it? It sounds like this instead of, right? So it's turning your pick like a 45-degree angle, hitting with the side of your thumb a little bit as well. So we're not doing full-on pinches, but we want that same kind of overtone when we pick this. All right, now the riff itself, we're in the key of E minor. This is actually a really simple riff. It's the same thing twice with 2 different fills. Okay, so the very first part of this is 2, hammer 3 on the second string, and then pull off 2, pull off open. So it sounds like, all right, so, and then 2 pull off open after that. So first part, and then 2 pull off open on the top. Okay, so far we have 2 hammer 3, pull off 2, pull off open, then 2 pull off open as well, still on the second string, then jump up to the top string, 2 pull off open. Okay, we're going to do this twice, and we're going to add the picking in here to make it that harmonic kind of overtone. Okay, now we're going to change keys real quick here to F sharp. So this is 2 on the top string. This is the exact same kind of rhythm as like Immigrant Song. So we're playing F sharp, skipping down also to F sharp, and the picking is 2, 2, 2, and then skip a string 4 back to 2 on the top. Okay, so again. Okay, then we have a full E major acoustic chord, and then a B power chord. So how do we do that? Oh my god, shut up, I'm gonna tell you. E major acoustic chord, open, 2, 2, 1, open, open. All right, 6 strings. Okay, and then a B power chord, 2 on the second string, 4 on the third. Okay, so put it all together. Okay, now the second part of this, everything's exactly the same. It's the same lick again. But now it's a B power chord to an A power chord. So 2 and 4, second and third string, open and 2, second and third string. Okay, we'll put it all together. And then the final note there resolves to F sharp, which is 2 on the top string and 4 on the second. All right, so let's put it all together real quick, guys, from the top. So that'll do it for this lesson, guys. What do you think? Did I completely nail the tone? Not even nail the tone? Or mostly nail the tone? Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know in the comments below future episodes you want to see. Specific band, song, guitar player. This entire video series is all being suggested by you guys. Alright, as always, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, tell everyone in this dimension, the next, living and dead about the channel. And I'll see you in the next video. So, white steak.
Did you say steak?
Steaks!